Can you hear me? Right. So let's start. Man, MAN. Man full form manual page. Guys, simple. For example, you're purchasing one smart television in your home. You're purchasing one washing machine. You're purchasing television and refrigerator, AC, like this product you purchase in your home. Right. Those all smart products. Right. Those all smart products. So we have the many options in that particular device. We doesn't know about those all the options. Then how you're going to get the proper features from your device? How you're going to get the proper features? We have Dolby atmosphere surrounding sound in our television. Then we need to enable this. Then only we can able to enjoy the avatar like movies. Right, guys? Then how you're going to get those all the features? Don't say that guy he will teach. Who's that guy? Huh? LG peoples and Sony peoples. We have the manual book, right? If you purchase the mobile also, they will provide the manual book, user manual. With the help of user manual, we are going to use those all the products. Yes, no. So what kind of features will have into that particular product? With the help of that user manual, we can able to find out very easily. Like the same way, coming to Linux, we have thousands of the resources. Resources means files, folders, right? Printers, etc. Those all resources will have in our operating system. Right, guys? Those all the resources having user manual. Each and every resource, it having the user manual. How we need to get the proper user manual? Now we are going to learn. We are going to learn about man command. Man full form manual page. Man. Man command also having manual page. I hope you got it, guys. Man command also having one manual page. Simple, guys. If you purchase the product, how you're going to get the manual page, manual book, reference manual, right? Like the same way, here we'll have the man command. We are going to get the proper manual book related to particular resource. For example, ls command will have. We need to know the manual book related to ls command. With the help of man command, we are going to get. Maybe you are into remote location, right, guys? There is a no internet connectivity, but you need to execute few commands into your Linux operating system. Then we doesn't know the command proper syntax. If we having the operating system, that is enough. Doesn't need any internet connectivity, doesn't need any network. If we having operating system, that is enough. More than Google, we can able to find those all the options. Maximum options we can able to find from our operating system. Right, guys? Each and every resource, it having one manual book. Now, how we need to get the proper manual book? Now we are going to discuss. Man command also having manual book. Man command also having manual page. See, this is a man command manual page. An interface to online reference manual. So what is a man command? An interface to online reference manual. I hope you got it, guys. So what is the use of man command? This is an interface to online reference manual. Right, guys? How many commands will have into our operating system? How many files will have into our operating system? How many configuration files will have? N number of the commands will have. N number of the configuration files will have. N number of the resources will have into our operating system. Those all the resources, manual page, if you keep into the one book, so it's not a that much of easy to find out the proper manual page related to particular command. Simple, guys. In your home, you'll have 4 to 5 smart products: television, washing machine, right? Refrigerator, AC, like this products you'll have. So you'll have the individual manual books, or otherwise the entire 4 products manual page into one book. We have individual manual book, right? If you keep those all the 4 product manual pages into the same book, what will happen? It's bit difficult to us to search the proper manual book, right? Like the same way, coming to man command, they got divided into 9 sessions. TV having manual book, AC having manual book, right? Refrigerator having manual book, washing machine having manual book, oven having manual book. I hope you got it, guys. Different products, different manual books, manual pages will have. Like the same way, here they got divided into 9 session total resources. We'll have a number of the resources. Those all the resources, it got divided into 9 sessions. I hope you got it, guys. It got divided into 9 sessions. So let's see here. Session ID 1. Session ID 1. Executable programs are shell programs. Got it, guys? Executable programs are shell programs. Normal user executable commands. How many types of user accounts will have? As of now, we know 2 types of users. One is root user, another one is normal user. Normal user executable commands we are going to get from session ID 1. Executable programs are shell programs. All the normal user executable commands we are going to get from session ID 1. I hope you got it, guys. Session ID 2. Total 9 sessions, guys. All the resources, they got divided into 9 sessions. Session number 1, session number 2, session number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like this. They got divided into 9 sessions. We'll have the number of the resources. Those all the resources, they got divided into 9 sessions. Session number 1, normal user executable commands. Session number 2, system calls. Excuse me, guys. System calls, functions provided by the kernel. So about system calls, we'll discuss while we are trying to discussing about process management. But I'm giving some small information, so then you can able to understand what is system call. For example, assume this, I am a kernel. Okay. Actually, I am a Imran. I am teaching Linux class for you people. Right. One guy, for example, Jay, he came to me and then he's asking one question. Right, guys. Okay. While I'm trying to explaining the answer to Jay, in between, who's that guy? Shrikant. Shrikant, he came to me and then he's asking some different question. As a human, can I able to provide the answer for both the people at a time? No, right? Like the same way, kernel, if you try to executing the multiple commands with multiple user, it's unable to execute all the commands at a time. For example, Jay, he came to me. First in, first out, Jay, he came to me. Then I need to give the preference for Jay first. Then what I need to inform to the Shrikant? Shrikant, go and set. Jay, he's asking some different question. After completing this answer, then I will call you. Go and sit like this. So I have given the answer to Jay. Then he's okay. Then what I need to do? I need to call Shrikant. Automatically, we are returning the task to the user. After completing the current task, automatically we are going to call the task from another user. That is called system call. I hope you got it, guys. Syscall, system call, whatever if you want to can say. So session number 2, system calls. Session number 3, library calls, functions within a program library. Right, guys? Session number 4, special files. Special files means inside the dev directory, we'll have device files. So we need to know the details about that particular device. Then we are going to use session number 4. Don't worry, I will show you practically everything, okay? Session number file, file formats and conversions, etc password, right? 6 games, 7 miscellaneous, 7 miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means protocols, HTTP, FTP, right? VSFTPD, like this protocols will have. So we are going to get the protocol details from session number 7. Our package details, software details, right? We can able to get miscellaneous, including micro packages and conversions, right guys? Example, HTTP, VSFTPD. So like this protocol details we can able to get, software details we can able to get. 8 system administrator executable commands, root user executable command we are going to get from session ID 8. 9 they introduced to us from 7.0. From 7.0 nodes, we doesn't have this 9 session ID in older versions. 6.0, 5.0, 4.0, 3.0, 2.0 version doesn't have 9. They introduced to us 9 session ID from 7.0 onwards. So kernel routines non-standards. This is related to kernel routines. Right guys? How many sessions will have? Total 9 session. Session number 1, executable programs or shell programs. Simply you can say it's a normal user executable commands. Session ID 2, system calls. Session ID 3, library calls. Session ID 4, special files. 6 games, no need to bother. 7 miscellaneous. 8 system administrator executable commands. 9 kernel routines non-standards. I hope you got it, guys. Okay, so I have the experience. Because of that reason, I can able to remember those all the session IDs. Okay, so you are very new to this Linux session. Okay, so you need to remember those all the session IDs. In the sense, it will take some time. You need to by heart, guys. Here, no need to by heart. I will tell you one small option. According to that, easily you can able to find out the proper session ID for proper resource. Got it? Just remember, 1 is an executable program. Usually we are going to use 1, 5, right? 8 and 9. Sorry, 8, 1, 5, 8. Those 3 session ID frequently we are going to use. Right, guys? But no need to bother. Easily we can able to get the session ID related to particular resource. How we are going to get the proper session ID? Now we'll discuss. Right? I'll do one thing. I'm trying to opening one more terminal. Right? Right, guys. Better to log in as a root user. Right? Better to log in as a root user. Clear, guys? Now we have a resource called xfs underscore growfs. What is this? This is a command or file or any some different resources we doesn't know. Right, guys? What is this? We doesn't know because very new to this operating system. We are very new to this operating system. I need xfs underscore growfs session ID. What kind of resource it is, we need to know. Right, guys? But we doesn't know as of now whether it is a command, whether it is a configuration file, whether it is some different resources. We doesn't know. Then how we need to get the proper session ID? Guys, it's very simple. Man is a command, -k is option. K means keyword. Doesn't need to provide total xfs underscore growfs. Just you can give xfs. XFS related all the resources along with the session ID, it will print. I hope you got it, guys. -k is option, keyword. We are providing the keyword XFS related all the options it is going to print. Then hit enter. See, guys, sometimes you'll get nothing appropriate while you're executing this command. You're going to get nothing appropriate error. If you're getting nothing appropriate error, man db you need to execute. Then actually we doesn't have any error now. Sometimes we'll get nothing appropriate like this errors will get. At the time we need to execute the command called man db. If you execute man db command, your manual database it is going to update. then you're going to get like this output. At present, we doesn't have any error. If we executing man space hyphen k and xfs, we got output. Sometimes we won't get output. We'll get one error called nothing appropriate. At the time, what we need to do, we need to execute the command called mandb. Automatically, each and every manual database, it will be updated. Doesn't need any internet connectivity and those also. Just mandb command is enough. It will take hardly below 2 minutes to update. I hope you got it, guys. Right? So let's see here. XFS underscore growfs is a 8. 8 means root user executable commands, right? Session ID 8. System administrator executable commands. I hope you got it. Now I hope you're clear. So this is root user executable command. How we are going to get the proper manual page related to XFS underscore growfs? Man 8 XFS underscore growfs. That's it. I hope you got it, guys. Right? Then hit enter. See, this is a manual page related to XFS underscore growfs. You can navigate using the navigation keys. So those many options will have. You can read the content. So the total XFS underscore growfs information. I hope you got it, guys. Online. Okay. So I hope you're clear how we need to get the proper manual page related to particular resource. Right? Many people, they have the confusion. Sir, really we need to provide the session ID. Sometimes doesn't need. By default, if you didn't provide any session ID, it will take one. Got it, guys? Man, for example, ls. I'm not providing any session ID. By default, it will take one. ls command details will get. List directory content. ls full form. It is going to list out the directory content. Right? We'll have the number of the options here. See. So these many options will have. So we need to quit from the manual page. Q is option. We are back to terminal. So you can use the navigation keys. You can use small gg, capital G to page up and page down. Whatever if you want, you can use / to find out the codes. Okay. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Yes, no. So if you didn't provide anything, by default, it will take one. So now let's see here. I'm providing man XFS underscore growfs. Even if you didn't provide the session ID, you got a proper manual page, right? Why we should use the session ID? Few resources will have same keyword. Maybe files and as well as commands having same keyword. Because of that reason, we need to intimate to the system. We need file details. We need command details like this. Let's see here. Q2 quit from the manual page. Man -k password. Password is a keyword I'm providing. Let's see, guys, here. Password related all the commands it will print. If we observe, we'll have two password keywords. See, here also we'll have one password. Here also we'll have one password, right? Two keywords. Password 1, password 5. Password 1, password command. Password file 5, password file. Password 5, password file, guys. Then same keyword, right? So instead of knowing the password file details, if you get the password command details, then what will happen? We need to know the password file details, guys. If you're executing man password, then what will happen? You're going to get the password command details. Both are different, right? But having same keyword. Because of that reason, we should use proper session ID. I hope you got it. Many people, they have the confusion. If you're providing the man doesn't need any session ID, directly can give the command. We'll get the proper manual page only for few resources, not for all the resources. If you need to get the proper manual page, we should provide the proper session ID. Then only we are going to get the proper manual page related to particular resource. I hope you got it, guys. Then we need to know the file details. Man5, then password. Then you are going to get the file details, password file details. etc password is a file. What type of content will have inside the etc password? Then what is the use of this file? Where we need to use those all stuff we'll have here. I hope you got it, guys. Q to quit from the manual page. I hope you clear how to get the proper session ID related to particular resource. Okay. I need tar file manual page. How we are going to get the tar file manual page? Tar is a command, guys. I need a tar file manual page. Then how you are going to get? Man hyphen K, very good. Then tar, right? So we have tar1, tar5. Tar1 is a command. Tar file is a file. Then man 5 tar, simple. Tar file format, archive file details we are going to get. What is the use of tar file? So those all the details, general format, old style archiving, those all stuff. Don't worry. We'll have archiving and backup at the time. I will teach you about tar command, right? So Q, quit from the manual page. I hope you got it, guys. How to get the proper resource. No need to buy hard. Just you should remember the option called -K. -K means keyword. Man space -K. Then provide the keyword. According to your keyword, it is going to provide the list. Then you can find your resource along with the proper session ID with short description. So this is tar command and session ID, and this is a description, short description we'll have. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no, got it? Right. So now, for example, we are using man password. So this is password command details. Can we able to take the printout, guys? I have some problem with my eyes. I'm unable to read more than 1 hour. Then I need a hard copy. I need to take a printout, right? Then how? Can we able to take the printout here with the help of terminal? It's not possible. We doesn't have any print option here in terminal. Right, guys? This is standard output, right? That's it now. It's of an output. Now we need to take this output one print, right? How? Q, we are back to terminal. Guys, first of all, we need to convert this manual page into .ps file. Got it? So we need to convert this manual page output into file. Right, guys? .ps means PostScript document file. PostScript document DSL something will have. Right? Like how we'll have the PDF files in Windows, like the same way we'll have .ps file in Linux. I hope you got it, guys. How we'll have the PDF files in Windows operating system. Like the same way in Linux we'll have .ps file. Got it? Now this password command output we are converting into .ps file. I hope you got it, guys. Man-t type, right? Then password is a command. Redirector we should use greater than password.ps. Guys, you can use here any name. It's not a problem. But you should provide the extension called .ps. It's a mandatory. I hope you got it, guys. Right? Super, guys. Almost 80 peoples. Good. Which terminal to use? Any terminal you can use. Atif Khan, right? You can use anything. It's not a problem. It's not like this. Just I have opened the manual page in back terminal. Whatever if you want, you can use. If you want, you can quit from the manual page and then you can execute the commands there. Okay. Any terminal, whatever it may be. I'm using two terminals here. I'm utilizing the second terminal. Then if you want, you can use like first terminal also, quit from the manual page and back to terminal, and then you can execute the commands. It's not like this. We should use only one terminal. Linux having multi-user multitasking, right? We can able to execute the multiple commands into multiple terminals. It's our wish, right? So let's see here. Man space hyphen T password. No issues, no issues. Atif, I didn't said anything, right? So मैं कुछ भी नहीं बोला था ना आपको, हाँ हाँ. Hyphen T नहीं दिख रहा है, हाँ अभी दिख रहा. Type, right? So man space hyphen T password space greater than then file name. You can give any file name, but .ps extension it's must. It's mandatory. File name आप जो चाहिए वो दे सकते हो, कुछ problem नहीं है. So you can give anything, but .ps extension it's a mandate. Then hit enter. Then check the list. .ps file it got created. Then how we need to open the file? How we need to open the file? Cat, very good. Praveen Kumar. Huh? So if you need to open the file, cat. Cat, okay. So Praveen Kumar, he said cat command. Cat space ps password.ps, then hit enter. What happened? Can you able to read that content? Then how we need to open the file? How we need to read the file? Vim editor. Very good. Good attempt. Can you able to read the content? What I said, in Windows we'll have .pdf files. How you are going to read the .pdf files? Are you going to read the .pdf file with the help of Notepad? Then what we need? What we need to read the PDF files? In Windows, how you are going to read the PDF documents, man? Adobe Reader, Acrobat Reader, PDF Reader. Okay, you don't know about Linux, I understand. Then at least how you are trying to reading your material? How you are going to open your PDF files, guys? With the help of Acrobat Reader, right? Adobe Reader, PDF Reader, different types of softwares will have. Like the same way, here we'll have one command called events. Events, right? Got it? How we'll have the PDF reader in Windows? Like the same way, here we'll have events command. If you want, you can open PDF files also with the help of events command. So this is our PDF document. And easily you can take a printout. We'll have the print option. Then click print. Then you can, how many pages you require? Then you can select, take a print. Got it, guys? So what is events? I need to know the events details. How you're going to get the events details? Very good, Superman. Events. So genome document viewer. Got it? What is events? It's a genome document viewer. So if we having graphical user interface, we can able to take the printout with the help of events command. If you doesn't have the graphical user interface, then how we need to take a printout? LP is a command. LP is a command line print. Then parser.ps is a file name hyphen capital P. Capital P means page number. According to your requirement, you can provide the page number. For example, I doesn't need first page. I need to print from second page to third page. 223. We doesn't have the printer, right? Because of that reason, we are getting error. If you configure the printer properly, then we are going to get the printout. So I hope you got it, guys. Don't know, man. Maybe in Amazon Linux event, even if you're having it won't work because you're going to access the mission through TUI mode, right? This is genome editor, right? I hope you got it. Even you are unable to open the gedit also. What I said, those all GUI editors, right? This is also GUI editor, genome editor, right? Then even if you're having events, how you can able to open the file with the help of events? There we need to use wget lp, those all command. Wget to download from directly internet. I hope you got it, guys, right? Yes, no. So PDF reader can be able to open in CLI. PDF file can be able to open into the CLI, guys. It's possible. Hmm? Because of that reason, we are going to use our Windows operating system. We are going to copy the files into, then we can able to read. So CLI, it having for only servers, right? Maximum. Can we able to open the PDF file in CLI mode? It's possible. How we can able to print the PDF file in CLI? It's not possible, right? It don't support the those all the files, those all the commands it don't support. We should have the GUI, right? So I hope you got it, guys. But we can able to convert. How to convert? I'll tell you. Don't worry. We can able to convert. Then how we convert output into PDF file, .ps file? Like the same way we can. We are going to use redirectors. We are going to provide the extension .txt. So let's see here. Generally, this is a .ps file, right? So man, for example, -t parser greater than parser .txt can give. Then txt file it will create, right? Then use this VIM editor, you can open it. Sorry. यहाँ पे ऐसे ही बता रहा है यार. No, it's not converting into the txt. The format is different. Okay, 1 minute. Got it? I hope you're clear. Don't give T. That's it. We are opening this with the help of VIM editor. Like this, you can. I hope you got it. Very good. Very good question. Ravin Kumar. Right? Don't give T. Without T, you can convert. T, it will convert into the .ps. If you convert into .ps, what will happen? You are unable to open the file with the help of editor. Then we need to open the file with editor. In the sense, what we should do? We need to convert into .txt file. Then we can open, right? So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right. So I hope you clear how we need to take the printout and those all stuff. Right? Good. So do you have any doubts, any questions in man? So I hope you clear how we need to get the proper manual page related to particular resource. If you're having any doubts, any questions, please. Then we are going to start another topic. 5:30 daga ವದಿಲೇದಿಲ್ಲ. Next topic. If you're having any doubts, any questions, please. I hope you're clear how we need to get the proper manual page related to particular resource. Yes, no. Online. Do you have any doubts, any questions? Yes, guys. And Praveen Kumar only he is giving the reply. What about remaining people? I don't know. Huh? Only Praveen Kumar he is giving the reply. And he's asking questions. Huh? Ibrahim, you too. Huh? You said good morning, good evening, that's it. After that, I didn't find you. Huh? Starting class itself only. Ibrahim he said, Ibrahim only, na? Ibrahim he said, good evening, sir. After good evening, he didn't ask anything. Huh? You ask few questions. Okay, if you're asking few questions, that's good. Huh? Okay, right. Then what about remaining peoples? Okay, Ibrahim, he's not accepting. He's asking few question. Okay, I will agree with Ibrahim and as well as Praveen. Huh? Arif Basha, clear? Very good. Right. Next topic. It's a very, very important topic. Right? Man command. I hope you're clear how we need to get the proper manual page. Excuse me, guys. Guys, can you hear me? Am I audible? Praveen. Then this is F, right? See. I hope you got it, Praveen. How we need to get the proper information. Okay. So clear, Praveen? Right. Capital letter Praveen Kumar. Small, not small letter Praveen Kumar. So two Praveen Kumars will have. One is in capital letter, another one is in small letter. Okay. So I'm talking about capital letter Praveen Kumar. Okay. Right, guys. Next concept. It's a very, very important concept. Please focus on it. Okay. File descriptors. File descriptors are number channels. File descriptors are number channel. Right? Concept is file descriptor, or you can say number channels also. Right, guys? What is file descriptor? File descriptor is a one number. Right, guys? What is the use of file descriptor? To manage the open files. Got it, guys? To manage the open files, we are going to use file descriptors. I hope you got it, guys. How you're going to open the file? With the help of few editors. It may be VI editor, it may be VIM editor, gedit, whatever if you want you can use. With the help of those editor, we are going to open the file. Who is going to manage the open file internally in our operating system? In the sense, file descriptor. Automatically one descriptor number it is going to assign for open file. Until you close the file, the descriptor number, it will manage the open file. Simple, guys. Interviewer, if they ask the question, what is the use of file descriptor in the sense? What we need to give? The answer, to manage the open file, we are going to use file descriptor. No need to provide the file descriptor number manually. Automatically in our operating system, it will happen. Don't bother. We need to provide the file descriptor. Automatically it will happen. We are discussing about internal process of our operating system. If we open the file in background, who's going to manage this file? File descriptor number it is going to manage. I hope you got it, guys, right? So how many file descriptor numbers will have? 0 to n numbers. 0 to n numbers. N number of the files, unlimited files we can able to open. Right, guys? So n number of the files we can able to open. Right? Okay. So from where we need to find those file descriptor numbers in the sense inside the kernel. Right, guys? Inside the kernel will have the descriptor table. File descriptor table. Inside this descriptor table will have the descriptor numbers. Inside the kernel will have the descriptor table. Inside this descriptor table will have descriptor number. Descriptors from where it will start? From 0. 0 to n numbers. Right, guys? 0, 1, 2, by default, it will active while you are trying to starting the mission along with the mission. If you switch on the mission, it will boot, it is going to start. Along with the mission, 3 descriptor number by default will have. Those are 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, by default, it will active. So what is 0? 0 is a STD in, standard input. STD in full form, standard input. 1 is a STD out, standard output. 2 is a STD error, standard error. Got it, guys? Standard input, standard output, standard error. Right? So those 3 descriptors by default you'll have into your operating system. While you are trying to starting the mission, along with the mission, those 3 descriptors it will start. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? 0 is a STD in, 1 STD out, 2 STD error. Right? The best example for STD in, standard input. How you are trying to providing the input to your mission with the help of input devices. Example, keyboard. We are trying to providing the input to our system with the help of input devices. Example, keyboard, mouse, those all input devices. It will be coming under standard input. So standard output. If we execute the command, from where we are going to get the output? On top of the monitor, right? That's it now. We are providing the input, system it will process, and finally it will provide the output to us. So how it is going to provide the output to us? On top of the monitor, we are going to get the output. Can we say STD out, the best example, monitor? If you're executing proper command, you're going to get the output. Where you're going to get this output? On top of the monitor, right? If you're executing wrong command, we'll get the output, but we are not going to call those all output. Those all errors, right? If you execute the wrong command, you're going to get the errors. Where you're going to get the errors? On top of the monitor itself only. I hope you're clear, guys, about those 3. 0 STD in, standard input. 1 STD out, standard output. 2 STD error, it's a standard error. Right? So 1 keyboard, 2 monitor, 3 also monitor. std in keyboard, std out monitor, std error also monitor, you can say. On top of the monitor itself only, we are going to get the errors and output both. Clear, guys? Good. Right. So from 3 onwards, it will assign for files. Right, guys? 3, 4, 5, 6, like this, we have n numbers. If we open file 1, for example, we open one file called file 1. Inside the file 1, we'll have the hello content. We are trying to managing the file. We are trying to modifying the file content. Who is going to manage the open file in the sense? Automatically, one descriptor number it will create inside the descriptor table. This descriptor number, it will assign for file 1. For example, 3 descriptor number it will create. This 3 descriptor number it will assign for file 1. I hope you got it. Until you open this 3 for file 1, this 3 descriptor number it is going to manage the file 1. Then we are trying to opening file 2. One more file, another file we are trying to opening. 4 descriptor number it will create. It will manage the open file. 4 descriptor number it is going to assign for file 2. This 4 descriptor number it is going to manage the file 2. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no, right? If you open another file 5, if you open one more file 6, like this, automatically one descriptor number it will create. It is going to assign for it is going to assign for open file. Until you open the file, the descriptor number it will manage the file. Got it, guys? Then if you close the file, for example, we are not deleting, guys, just we are going to close this file. We quit from the VIM editor, right? Automatically this descriptor number it will remove from descriptor table. Now we are trying to opening one more file. For example, file 4 we are trying to opening. Now 3 descriptor number is free, right? Right? It's not like this one descriptor number it is going to reserve for only one file. This 3 descriptor number is free. Then this 3 descriptor number it is going to assign for file 4 now. I hope you got it, guys. Like this, if you open the multiple files, multiple descriptor number it will be generated by kernel and it is going to provide for open files. Then those descriptor number it will manage the open files. I hope you got it, guys. What is the use of descriptors? No need to provide manually. It will happen internally, automatically. So as an administrator, we should understand what kind of process it's happening in internal operating system. Got it? Clear? As of now, do you have any doubts, any questions? Now few people, sir, how to know the descriptor numbers? ulimit is a command. ulimit -a, ulimit -n command you can use. Then you are going to get the information. Okay? So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right. So no need to bother about the descriptor numbers. Automatically it will assign. हम लोग कुछ चेक करने की जरूरत नहीं है. No need to bother. It will happen internally in our operating system. So if you open the file, automatically the descriptor number it will be assigned for that particular file until you open. If you close, automatically the descriptor number it will be removed. Right, guys? From descriptor table. Good. Now, you are not creating 10 file. You are trying to opening the 10 file. Already we have the files. We are trying to open the file. Who's going to open the, who's going to manage the open file in the sense descriptor number? We are not discussing about file creation here. While you are trying to creating the file, at the time, inode number it is going to assign. This is descriptor number. We have the difference. Each and every file having one inode number. While you are trying to creating the file, automatically the inode number it is going to store into the hard disk block to identify the file. We use find command yesterday, right? We discussed about find command. We find out the files with the help of inode number. How? While you are trying to creating the files and directories, automatically one inode number it is going to assign. That is identification numbers of the file. Those all what? Descriptor numbers. If you open the file, then The descriptor number, it is going to manage the open file. We have the difference. I hope you got it, Mr. Praveen Kumar. Clear? Right. Now, we are trying to discussing, it's a very, very important concept. Definitely interview, they will ask like this questions. How many operators will have in Linux? What is that? How many operators will have in Linux? Right, guys? 3 operators will have in Linux. Got it? How many operators will have? 3 operators will have. What are they? Avigadu. So here standard, input redirector, output redirector, error redirector. Me dabag name confuse ayyan. So input redirector, output redirector, error redirector. How many operators will have? 3 in Linux. So what are they? Input redirector, output redirector, and error redirector. Got it, guys? Let's see here. You know very well about input redirector, output redirector, and error redirectors. You know very well. Less than is an input redirector. We should not call less than. Here in Linux, we need to call input redirector. Greater than is an output redirector. So here we should not call greater than, we need to call output redirector. 2 greater than is an error redirector. I hope you got it, guys. In front of less than will have 0, but no need to provide. By default, it will take 0 because 0 is a descriptor number, right? So in front of the less than will have 1, but no need to provide. Automatically, it will take 1. But while you're trying to redirecting the error at the time, we need to provide 2 in front of the greater than. We have the difference, right? System, it should understand what kind of redirection we are doing. Whether you are trying to redirecting the output or errors. Both are different, right? If you're executing the proper command, you're going to get the output. If you execute the wrong command, you're going to get the error. We have the difference, but both it will get on top of the monitor itself only. I hope you got it, guys. So to redirect the errors, we should use 2 in front of the greater than. 2 greater than means error redirector. I hope you got it, guys. Less than is input redirector, greater than output redirector, 2 greater than error redirector. Double greater than append, it will be coming under output itself only, right? So usually people, they will ask like this questions: how many operators will have? Otherwise, how many redirectors will have? 3 redirectors will have: input redirector, output redirector, and error redirector. Simple, right? Now we are redirecting the output to the file. Practically, I will show you now where we need to use those all the operators. We are redirecting the output to the file. For example, you're trying to executing one command. You're going to get one output. This output I need to copy into one file. That is what we are doing now. Technically, what we need to call, we are redirecting the output to file. Got it, guys? How we need to redirect the output to the file, now we'll discuss practically. So let's see, guys, here. It's very, very easy, guys. It's not a big deal. Right. Got it. And this concept you are unable to find out in other institutions. This is inspired by, I said, official content. Got it. So most of the people, what they're going to say, so it's not that much of important. So why it is not that much of important? In real time, always we should use those redirectors. For example, your administrator is asking about your command output. Then how you are going to share your output to your administrator? Are you going to take the snapshot or you say share through WhatsApp? No, right? The output we need to copy into one file. The file we need to upload into the mail. Then we need to send to the administrator properly at the time we are going to use. Got it? So let's see here. Thank you. Right, Ibrahim. So, right. So let's see, guys, here. Okay. तभी कभी कभी ये याद दिलाते रहना चाहिए आप लोगों को. अगर नहीं है तो भूल जाओगे इमरान सर को इस वजह से. हाँ, ఏంటమ్మా నాకా పిచ్చ హ్యాపీ మీరు బాగా చదివితే. మీరు చదవాలే కానీ నేను క్వశ్చన్లు అడిగితే మీరు ఆన్సర్ ఇవ్వాలే కానీ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ రియలీ. I'll ask few questions. You need to give the answer. Definitely, I'm going to become happy. Really. 31st night కంటే ఎక్కువ హ్యాపీ ఫీల్ అవుతా. ఓకేనా? But I am unable to getting the answers from your people, and I don't know what I should do. వీళ్ళంతా రియల్ టైమ్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్. Right. So now, how we need to redirect the output to the file, we'll discuss now. Okay. For example, ls-l is a command. సింపుల్ గైస్. పొగిడితే ఎవడ హ్యాపీ ఫీల్ అవ్వడు, అందరూ హ్యాపీగానే ఫీల్ అవుతారు. మనం అంటాం కానీ అబ్బా మనకు పొగడతలు నచ్చవని. మన వెనకాల ఎవరైనా పొగిడాడు అనుకోండి మనం హ్యాపీగానే ఫీల్ అవుతాం. అది వాస్తవం. అవునా కదా? మీరు నమ్మినా నమ్మకపోయినా. అది ఇమ్రాన్ సార్ కానివ్వచ్చు, ఇంకొక సార్ కూడా కానివ్వచ్చు. మనం అది ఎవరినైనా సరే పొగిడితే హ్యాపీగానే ఫీల్ అవుతారు కదా. अगर आपके बारे में कुछ अच्छा बोला कोई बंदा, इमरान सर अच्छा पढ़ा रहा है बोल के, always like I'm going to feel happy, right? Right. That's it. Okay. ls-l. So if you execute ls-l command, we are going to get the output. This output I need to copy into one file. I hope you got it, guys. So we'll have this output. I'll do one thing. We have multiple terminals. I will close. Doesn't need. Right. Better to log in as a root. Now we are trying to executing ls-l command. Right. So ls-l is a command we executed. We got output, right? This output we need to copy into one file. We are redirecting this output into one file. ls-l greater than, right? I'll do one thing. For better understanding purpose, I'm trying to creating the file on top of the desktop. If you want, you can create the file anywhere. It's not a problem. But we are trying to creating the file on top of the desktop. Then you can able to understand very clearly. Right? Home, student, desktop. You can use any file name. For example, file 1. File 1 is a file name. Then hit enter. See, guys, on top of the desktop, one file it got created called file 1. If you open this file 1, then you'll have this ls command output. I hope you got it. We copy the command output into file. Technically, what we need to call, we are redirecting the output to the file. Got it? So we are trying to redirecting the output to the file. So how to redirect the output? Using output redirector. Don't say greater than. We need to call output redirector. Technical terms also we need to learn, right? Then only you can able to keep the experience. Otherwise, they're going to find you easily. Right? So output redirector. Got it, guys? Next. We need to append the output into same file. For example, I'm executing ls-al now. This output I need to append into existing file. Appending means we should have the previous content as well as this content also we need to copy. That is called appending. We are adding few content into end of the line into existing file. That is called append. Already we discussed, right? While we are discussing about cat command at the time, right? Then how to append? ls-al, then same file name. Then if you open the file 1, you'll have the both the content. See, this is previous content here to here. And from here to here, it's now be redirected. Double greater than appending. Double greater than means append, right? I hope you clear how we need to redirect the output to the file, how we need to append the output to the existing file. Got it, guys? Clear? Greater than redirector, append, double greater than append, double greater than append. Now we are trying to redirecting the errors to the file. Now we redirect the output to the file, right? Now we are trying to redirecting the error to the file. For example, I'm trying to executing ln-l. Do we have like this command? No, right? We have ls-l. Otherwise, ln-s will have, but we doesn't have like this command ln-l. This is error, right? This error we need to redirect. So what kind of operator we should use here? So 2 greater than, it's a mandatory. You need to add 2 in front of the greater than, it's a mandatory. Then only we can able to redirect the error to the file. Otherwise, if you're providing greater than, it will create one empty file. We doesn't have anything. Got it, guys? So ls-l 2 greater than home student desktop file 2. So now file 2 it got created. If you open the file 2, you will have the error. See. Got it? ln-l command error we got, right? Next, how to append the errors. For example, I'm trying to find, okay, type log files. Okay. From here to here, it's output, guys. Okay. Then permission denied error is error. Sorry, permission denied line is error. This permission denied line, we need to append into file 2. Only this permission denied error. Same command, 2 double greater than existing file name. Will get the output, but error it will redirect into where? I hope you got it, guys. How to append the errors. 2 double greater than, that's it. Appending. Greater than to redirect the output. Double greater than to append the output. 2 greater than to redirect the errors. 2 double greater than to append the errors into existing file. Excuse me, guys. Right. Now we need to redirect the errors into one file, output into another file at a time. We are trying to executing this command, right? So if you're executing this command from here to here, it's output, right? Then this is error, right? This output we need to redirect into one file. Error we need to redirect into another file. 2 different files we need to create. Okay. How? Same command. Greater than home student desktop F1. 2 greater than, right? Home student desktop F2. See here, minimize. Two files had got created, right? F1 having output, F2 having error. Got it? Clear? Very good. So how to redirect like this? You can directly can use both the operators at a time. Now we need to avoid the errors. I require error-free output. Got it, guys? For example, we are trying to finding name call file 1. If you're finding the file 1, this line is output. This line is error, right? Okay. I need only output. I doesn't need errors. Greater than, 2 greater than, dev null. We are redirecting the errors to null value. It won't print the errors, only output will get. We are redirecting the errors to null value. So if you redirect the error to the null value, what will happen? We'll get only output. Right? Got it? Good. Next, how we need to redirect the output and as well as error both into same file. So we know how to redirect the output using greater than. We can able to redirect output redirector. We know how to redirect the errors to greater than error redirector. So we are going to redirect the errors. But our intention is now we need to redirect both output and as errors into same file. Then how? Fine. For example, / type block files, right? From here to here, it's output. And this is error. Total output and errors, both we need to redirect into one file. How? Fine. Same command, guys. Type B. Ampersand greater than. Ampersand greater than. We are going to redirect errors and as well as output both into same file. Home, student, desktop, or I can give any name. Output.txt. That's it. Then output.txt file, it got created on top of the desktop. If you open this file, then you will have both output and as well as errors. Then appending. For example, I need to append name there. Name is file1. Right? Then this output and errors we need to append. So double greater than, ampersand double greater than, that's it. Then open it. Got it? That's it, guys. This is all about redirectors. So I hope you're clear. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, please. In real-time environment, for example, you got a downtime. You're a junior administrator. You are unable to understand what kind of problem we'll have. You are trying to verifying the log files, right? You are unable to understand. You call to your administrator. Then he's asking, send the log file details to me. Then how you're going to send the log file details? Are you going to take the snapshot? No, right? Are you going to share those log files through WhatsApp? No. We need to redirect this log files into the file. Then we should attach this file to mail and then we need to send properly. This is one scenario. Like this, you can do multiple scenarios according to your requirement. Read write permission के बारे में आप क्यों यार बाद में देखेंगे, right? So from Monday onwards, we are going to discuss those all stuff. No need to bother about those all the permissions. What I am trying to teaching, please focus on it. Okay. Got it? Clear? Ibrahim, your doubt is different. What doubt you will have? Tell me. You're asking about read write permissions. Okay. Do we need to give the any read and write permission? I said about read and write permission. No, right? Why you are bothering about read and write permissions? What I said, how to redirect the output to the file. That's it. Don't bother about the permissions. And we have lock right here in front of the file. Why we have the lock in the sense? We log in as a root user, but the desktop, it belongs to student user. Student user is other user. He doesn't have the access to open the root users files. Because of that reason, we'll have the lock. No need to bother about permissions. I will teach you, we'll have the permission chapter. Okay? In depthly, I will teach you, don't worry. About permissions. What is read, what is write, what is executable permission, what is special permissions, what is X, what is S, what is T, everything I'll teach you, don't worry. We are not into that much of like, we doesn't have that much of knowledge now at present. We are into very initial stage. Dhire dhire se seekh lo. We have the 1 month time. We have 30 days, right? We are unable to complete each and everything in a 1 day. What you are asking, tell me, man. You are asking about read and write permission. I have given the answer. And then you are asking, I'm not asking that. Then what I should understand, tell me. You can ask clearly, then I will give the answer. Huh? Kya book అయిందా? అదే గచ్చిపోలికే కదా. వెళ్ళండి ఇంకెందుకు. ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి. క్యాబుల్లో వెళ్ళండి, బైకులు గీకులు వేసుకో వెళ్ళకుండా. What you are asking, Ibrahim, I am unable to understand what you are asking. Your doubt is different like that, he said, you said. So if you need to give the clarity to me, then I can able to give the answer, right? Ibrahim. Yes. Huh? వెళ్ళిపోయినారా ఇల్లు ఇద్దరు జంపా రైట్. అది కూడా 1-2 కాదు, 12 టికెట్లు బుక్ చేసుకున్నారంట. ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి. అయినా కూడా 9కి కదా ఈవెంట్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేది. రెడీ అవ్వాలా ఇల్లు. రైట్. ఓకే గైస్. So if you having any doubts, any questions, please. Online and offline people, they're enjoying, man, today. Doesn't need, man. I didn't provide any permission, right? So who's a owner, he can able to redirect. Maybe your files you are trying to creating, you are a owner, you can do. Root is a owner, he can able to redirect. Student is a owner, he can able to redirect his files, his output. Got it? I'm unable to understand what you are asking exactly. Huh? Ibrahim Abdul, right? Unmute karo. Huh? Can I unmute? I said now how we need to, where we need to use those redirectors in real time also. Huh? అది కూడా చెప్పాను కదా. Got it now? Very good. Finally you got. Then so then what about your plannings today? Huh? Hi Shiva, how are you, man? Happy New Year, guys. Advance Happy New Year. Right? Happy weekend. Happy month end. Huh? Happy year end. Huh? అవర్ ఎండ్ కూడా, అవర్ ఎండ్ ఇప్పుడే వద్దులేండి. Right? So we need to end our problems. That's it. Okay? So hopefully all the problem we should end maybe from today onwards. Like from tomorrow onwards, we need to start fresh life and new life and new year, right? No planning, just staying in your room. Very good. So I think like you are very good guy. Advance Happy New Year, Rajalakshmi. What's my plan? I'm going to have, and I'm going to sleep. That's it. That is my plan. I doesn't have any plan. If I have any plan, then I will tell you on Monday. If I did anything, definitely I will tell you on Monday. Don't worry. Okay. So कुछ प्लान नहीं किया यार सच में. So if मेरा सडन प्लान रहता है कुछ तो भी, I'm unable to say. సర్ప్రైజ్ అవేం లేవు కానీ ఇంకేం సర్ప్రైజ్లు ముసలోళ్ళు అయిపోతే. గాట్ ఇట్ గైస్. ఓకే, హ్యాపీ. ఏంటి జై, హ్యాపీ న్యూ ఇయర్ గైస్, అడ్వాన్స్ విషెస్. సో ఓకే, యూ కెన్ ఎంజాయ్. యు ఆర్ గ్రేట్. ఓకే, రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. రైట్, యా, అడ్వాన్స్ హ్యాపీ న్యూ ఇయర్ గైస్. ఆయుష్, థ్యాంక్ యూ, వెల్కమ్ నాగిరెడ్డి. Okay, guys, see you day after tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow Sunday, no class. Enjoy. Bye.